Thank you, Lord Mayor. When we read this motion last week, I think we were all a little surprised. The Warm Welcome Centres were set up on October last year. Some 9 months ago, it seems astonishing to think that Labour administration are only just thinking about thanking those organisations who have helped people through the winter when our energy bills were rocketing. These spaces were places for people to go to keep warm without having to spend money on heating. It is now the middle of summer and Labour are talking about warm welcome spaces when most people are thinking about trying to keep cool. It's more than a little tone deaf. Not only is it strange to be thanking them, while after the setup, it's peculiar to use a motion slot to seek approval to write a letter of thanks. This doesn't need a debate. Labour, it just needs doing. And quite frankly, we are surprised that you've not already done so. More importantly, this doesn't give due respect to the process of setting motions. Motions should be an opportunity to make changes for the good of our city. It should be a space for us to thrash out complicated issues and improve the lives of Birmingham residents. This week, Birmingham residents are worried about the future of the services provided to them by their local council. Because of the incredible overspend on Oracle and the impending financial catastrophe of equal pay claims, I ask you, Labour, do you truly think that your residents will thank you for bringing this motion when you could have done something on improving housing, transport, fly tipping, health, children, education, road safety, or any number of valuable initiatives that our residents have asked you to work on? Back in February, we were asked the Cabinet member to set out how the performance of the Warm Welcome programme is being measured. We asked data that differentiated normal usage of the facility with footfall of those coming for a warm welcome. The response explained that there were now 189 spaces around the city with a further 30 in the pipeline, and I quote, "At this time, we have not yet split normal usage from direct football at the warm spaces, but are now putting in place resources to do so." We were reassured later in that document that measures of success would be put in place, and I quote, "A paper on the proposed methodology is currently being drafted." Now, this initiative was one that the council ploughed a lot of money into. Every warm welcome space got a grant of £500 just applying, which means that over 100,000 was spent just on setting up these spaces. Further funds were available, and whilst I'm sure they went into meaning projects and initiatives, the truth is we may never know whether people really used these spaces. On behalf of my group, I can confirm that we are supporting the motion today on the basis of thanking these centres, and the people that run them is important. In truth, it should have been done months ago. Many community associations are run on the kindness of local people, and so we encourage the council to thank people. But Labour, please take note that you really must do better. If you are going to spend public money, measure its effectiveness. If you need to ask for approval to write a thank you letter, then you really are in the wrong job. Thank you, Lord Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Cllr Morriam Jan. Next.